Now I can get all these material things. Maybe then that void, hole in my heart of not having my dad, wondering why the fuck did he not care about me enough to even make a phone call? He was holding me in his arms when I was 2 months old. That's the last time we ever connected. 2 months. It's been 28 years. I thought, fuck, maybe this will be the chance where I can prove to the world that I am worthy. My own dad didn't fucking love me and stick around. Maybe I can prove it with the Rolls Royce. I'm gonna go ahead and make that purchase. So I went to the dealership, put $100K down, and I paid $5K a month for a Rolls Royce Cullinan. And who would have thought that this is the thing that I would be getting rid of? I'd be wanting to get rid of right now. I'm looking at that thing. It's in the garage collecting dust. I don't even feel like driving it. Who would have thought that that penthouse I'm looking at in Brickell was taking me farther away from my purpose, not towards it? But motherfuckers will tell you not to go do those things after they did it, as if you can skip stages of enlightenment. I know I had to get the Rolls. I know I had to get the penthouse. And I know that's the only reason I feel happy here on the beach. That you could take the Rolls, you could take the penthouse. What did Solomon say? Solomon asked for discernment and wisdom to guide his people. So God blessed him tenfold and gave him all the material wealth and wisdom. But it wasn't that he was after. And this is where I got lost. Never let society tell you your vision. Every single day, create the man that you always needed. If you went through trauma and faced poverty, that's your job, to solve that and then gift it to the world. If you went through trauma because everyone around you was addicted to vices, that's your job, to solve that and fix that. It's been 4 years. That's the one thing I never tapped on and I won't tap on. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do casual hookups. It's an inward growth journey that then reflects outward. I always got this shit backwards, and I thought it was have the Cullinan in the penthouse, then I'll be happy. I fucked up. I'm just here to tell you guys I fucked it up. I fucked it up, and I realized it again. My brother, Big Ant, what's up, Ant? He said, Joel, one thing I know about Joel, he got a massive ego. I said, fuck. Me? I got an ego? What do you mean, dog? He said, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm on them calls with you and we're closing deals, we're collecting payments, I can sense the frustration. And if I can sense it, I know that the students can face it as well. They can sense it as well. I said, damn, you're right. I'm not right. And if a man is right, his road will be right. What does God judge? In Samuel 16, most men look at outer appearance, but God looks at the heart. I've been chasing the appearance. I've been focused on getting buff, dirty bulking. So I'm really disconnected to that voice. Every time that I do this dirty bulk shit, every time I do this chasing money, start posting the Rolls Royce on my Instagram story, just know that's just Joel making sure that he can prove he's worthy. But guess what? It's a fucking constant loop, because the people that I'm trying to prove it to are doing the same game. No one's actually their authentic self. And here in Miami, I've witnessed a lot of dope people, but I'll be honest, 90% of the world isn't their authentic self. We're all just hoping we can impress something that we're not even really becoming. My favorite quote that's really helped me through a lot is, adversity reveals a man to himself. As I look back, the hardest moments for me have been letting go of this identity that I created, where I'm like that crab without a shell. I'm vulnerable, right? And this is your guide right now. If you're in that position where you look around, you don't really feel as confident as you want to be, you're not really able to go through life at peace. Peace, love, joy, happiness, all the fruits of the Spirit. You're not experiencing them on a daily basis. This is when we know we are not in alignment with that call. A bank account making $100K a month was not a clear indicator that I was in alignment with the call. Who would have thought it, bro? Who would have thought it? Millions of dollars does not mean that I'm in alignment. Who would have thought it? The peace in my heart is what really shows me that I am in alignment. If you're not feeling in alignment, what do you have to do? You have to remove all vices immediately. That's baby level. There's your duties, there's your calling, and your purpose. If you want to get to your purpose, you first got to handle your duties. Right now, I'm paying all my mom's bills. She said, Joel, are you sure? I'd like to go ahead and just sell my truck, quit my job, and just move to Texas. And are you sure I can do that? I don't have to get a job. I said, nope. I'll always figure that out. That's my duties. Now there's calling. I'm doing my calling right now. I felt called to say, fuck the Rolls Royce in the penthouse, start making videos. Okay. If I don't listen, I'm going to be in misery. Duties, calling, purpose. Last one is purpose. If you're going to live your purpose, it has to be after duties and calling are mastered. How do we expect to hear a clear path? If I could have talked to my younger self, I would have said, brother, don't even worry about your purpose right now. If you don't know your purpose, then your first purpose is you. Get yourself right every day. Wake up early, journal, cut out those people that aren't on your path. So the first step is cutting out the vices. Simple. Smoking, drinking, no more fapping. Second, I started taking hot showers again. Every week I'd be like, I bet I'm gonna wash my hair. It's a hot shower. Then I'm gonna fap. That's just what would happen in the shower. I'm just gonna keep it real. And I would tell myself this is okay because at least I'm not out here in the streets. And then I had to admit, self-mastery requires honesty. Okay, if I want to get a wife and I want to attract her, how am I going to do that? Well, it's not going to be by hiding things behind closed doors. I'm going to have to actually be and then do and then have. Next thing, after we cut the vices, now we need a abnormal wake time. How early do you want to wake up? Probably not early, right? What's the earliest you would wake up where you would say, oh, damn, that's hard, bro. I don't know if I can pull that off. Pick that time. Pick that time. Don't tell me, just do it. Don't ask me what the time is. Just pick your own time. We're simply going to go straight into positive reading. For me, this could be any of the Stoics. I got Marcus Aurelius on my arm. I read the Bible every day. I'm looking for positive quotes, the wisdom of the ages, something to carry me through my day. Discipline over pleasure. Adversity reveals a man to himself, right? Acquire the teaching so others wish to learn, right? Being and becoming, not appearing and acquiring. These help me to embody the truth about what it is I'm actually going after. And I have to journal. The next step is journaling and reflection. I'm turning my weaknesses into strengths. That's the journaling that I'm doing. It's weaknesses into strengths. Joel, you're going to embrace conflict today. You're not going to be a soft, underly fathered, little overly mothered boy today, okay? You're 28. Don't be out here looking at other men, asking them, how can I get like you? Fuck that. Be who you're called to be today, Joel. Seek the answers from within, okay? That's what I'm coaching myself on in the morning. Joel, embrace all the difficult things that your old self, little boy Joel, was scared of. For the most of the men that I attract and coach, they're all underly fathered. So the journal prompts are going to be all about how I don't fucking look away. I make eye contact. My heart rate doesn't increase when I embrace intense moments, right? And once I do this, I then go into a strenuous workout where I induce pain. And this is the truth. Most people say just go to the beach, journal, reflect, and you're good. Fuck no, you're not good, bro. You need adversity. And most of us don't have it. There's no rite of passage. In the old days, the father would, as soon as the 12-year-old boy talks shit to the mom, talks smack, doesn't want to do his chores, do the dishes, he would send him out into the wild. I mean, in the tribal days, there was no dishes, but she would say, son, go clean up the tent, fix the firewood. Mom, I don't want to. The dad would say, bet. Oh, you're a man now? All right, go ahead. Don't come back for 3 days. Go out in the wild, kill a wild animal, bring it back. Once you bring it back, the whole village will respect you as a man. That's a rite of passage. We don't have those anymore. So the gym became a rite of passage. Putting on 70 pounds of muscle was no easy feat. After that, my main goal is to not break character. All day long, we don't break character on the individual that we know we've been called to be after we gain the clarity from putting ourselves in a high frequency state, increasing our rate of vibration. When we wake up, we're not going to be high vibing. It's very unlikely if you wake up early and get less sleep than you'd like, in a pleasurable state of sleep, you get out of bed, you're probably not going to be in the best mood, but after you do this process, you'll feel amazing.